Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Yana,
I'm Lola.
and believe it or not, we are watching Haikyuu movie.
We're watching a movie, guys.
Yes.
So you cannot say that we're not watching movies. We're gonna watch like two this month, or this month and next month.
Next month is gonna be the
Next
second
month.
one, but this month
Two movies, imagine.
Yes.
So basically, we have started reacting to movies.
So you cannot say you never watched a movie on this channel. We watched the Breaking Bad movie.
So we already watched three.
Yes.
Three movies.
I mean,
think about it.
not already, but in 2 months.
No. In 2 months, it's gonna be five.
Well, 2 movies.
Breaking Bad, The Godfather, the horror one. What was it called?
But like we haven't
Conjuring
posted the
or
reactions.
whatever. Well,
Do you know that we
no.
haven't posted Godfather reaction on YouTube?
Yes, I know that actually.
Should we post that?
I don't think we should post it until we post part two.
Imagine 3 years later.
It's gonna be a nice little throwback. Well, that's why you should subscribe to Patreon. I'm kidding. I'm not about to start doing Patreon commercials.
Can you believe?
I can't.
Last...
Everything that I'm thinking about is like, this is not the end.
But
So
it's
like,
not
let me
the
not.
end.
It's not the end. So let me not be dramatic about it.
Apparently, let me just change all my opinions. Apparently, what some people on our Patreon think, so it's gonna be another movie.
Yes.
And then it could be 12 to 24 episodes, season 5.
Yes, I have read this.
So, in my opinion, then definitely two more games, if not 3, but like let's say 2 more games at least.
Also, what we got wrong, which is like, let's say, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing for us, but Bokuto is on the whole other side of the bracket.
Okay.
So we can either meet Bokuto or Saksa because they're on the other bracket. So like, if we somehow make it to the finale, that's when we're gonna play either Bokuto or Saksa. Before that, we can't.
The thing is, I was about to completely change my opinion. I don't know if you understand. I was about to say we're either gonna play first Bokuto and then Saksa, and that's it. Who are the second ones? Are the second ones the guy, the Killua?
Yes, I think Killua.
So in the next movie, we play Killua.
Sure.
And we don't play. That makes no sense to me that we're gonna get to the
They're
finals
in the
and
other
that we're
bracket.
not gonna play against either Bokuto or Saksa.
I don't know what to tell you.
Are you sure?
Yes, they're in
Did
the.
you check the information?
Yes, I checked it. Robert, like, again, posted a picture of the bracket, and I'm not sure if that's Sakusa, but I think it is Sakusa. Like, on one side we have Fukudara, which is Bokuto's team. On top of that bracket we have Tokyo #1 ranked, which is Sakusa. Like, they won against the twins, and that's why they're ranked #1, and then the twins were ranked #2. So the only way that we get to either of them is if we make it to the finale. And we cannot play both of them because one of them is going to take the other one out to make it to the finale. So we cannot play both.
We're gonna be the second one? Because we're playing against at least one of those teams.
Well, yes, but like right now, we're going to play Nekoma. And that we're playing in round 3. Is this round 3?
Okay.
Yeah. After round 3, we're in the quarterfinals. And then after quarterfinals, we're in the semifinals. So we need 2 more teams until the finale.
No, somebody wrote something wrong.
What?
Well, that makes no sense.
What do you mean?
We're not gonna play against a team that we have never seen anything from, and not play against Bokuto or Sakusa. I don't even understand what I mean.
Well, maybe we make it to the finale.
And play against another team that, like, it's not Bokuto.
I hope it is Bokuto, and then we just don't meet Sakusa.
That's fine. But there has to be another team between, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That we have never seen.
Yes.
I doubt that. Why would they
Well,
make it
I
like
mean,
that?
look, if now movie is Nekoma, next movie is Killua, which, like, okay, we have met Killua. Then if you need to have like a season's worth, then that's gonna be one team that we don't know enough about, which means like we can get through them faster, and then hopefully Bokuto, and that's the end of the show.
I understand what you mean. It's just somehow in my mind, if you guys understand what I mean is that makes no sense. Why not put, let's say, if you're not gonna meet Sakusa, why would they put?
Well, look, no, maybe the other movie, we're getting everything wrong. It doesn't have to be one match. Like, this movie is definitely gonna be like just Nekoma.
Yeah.
Next movie can be we're playing someone random for the first 15 minutes and like we win. And then the whole movie is in the semifinals we play Kilua. And so like so we go through two teams in one movie, you know.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
I completely understand.
and then the show can be the final.
Yeah, I completely understand what you mean. It's just that, like, what I'm saying is that I don't understand why would they put a random team and not have us meet Sakusa.
Well, because Sakusa is number 1 ranked. We couldn't
Well,
have
they'll
played
lose.
the twins then.
What we could?
We couldn't have played the twins then.
Why not?
Well, because when you make brackets,
But
on one side of the bracket,
this is not the real life.
It's
They're
true.
making where the brackets are falling.
yeah, but like they
what I
had to
mean?
make an executive decision.
Why put why unless we're gonna win, unless we're gonna lose against Bokuto, but that's fine. We can lose against Bokuto, and Bokuto is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Makes no sense to me.
We can't figure anything out, honestly. I have no
but,
idea what
okay,
we're gonna do.
what-
Now when we lose against Nekoma,
This is
and
what I wanna
everything that
say.
we said has been for nothing.
That's not happening. But what I want to say is that this is a movie about Nekoma and our boys. Let's not try to talk about the future. Let's watch
like
this.
that was our whole review after the last episode. We just continued this.
How
I think,
we
guys,
might be
I'm so
annoying to
sorry.
people.
I'm so sorry. We're so annoying. We should give
Literally.
you a timestamp, but just skip this because like
Literally. Because this is annoying.
this is
So,
very annoying.
This is a movie. Last thing we're watching with Haikyuu.
Currently, that's out.
Yes. Couldn't be more excited to see it. Since season 1, we have waited to play against Nekoma. You know, there are some of our favorite characters that are in Nekoma, and we are playing the garbage dump. What is it called?
Yeah, the battle of the garbage dump, maybe.
Like they are doing that for their coaches, you know, because the coaches cared again. Like that was the whole thing about these two
There were rival schools.
rival schools. Yes, I just think that's beautiful.
And Kuro needs to give his coach this. Like, needs to
Yes.
give his coach the rival game, while all that his coach cares about actually is them having fun.
Yes.
He has said this at some point. I
Yes.
love that man for it. Of course,
Yes.
you want to give him anything that he wants. But all he really wants is for you to have fun and play volleyball.
And actually, I
ultimately,
think
that's what
they
Kuro
will.
also wants.
Yes, and actually, completely.
That's what
100%.
Kuro wants to see Kenma enjoy this. He wants to see Kenma feel hooked on volleyball.
is just like
That's
me.
all that he wants.
Yes.
And I think if anyone can like bring that out of Kenma, it's playing against our boy Hinata.
Hinata.
So like this is about to be a love fest. Like I just think this movie is about to be so filled with love that it's gonna be ridiculous. I contemplated for a second like, how do I wear this t-shirt? Because like with this representing Karasuno High School, like it's not like Haikyuu. This is Karasuno specifically. And where's my Nekoma t-shirt? I don't have it. If we did have it, one of us would have to be wearing it, you know, to balance things out. Because I support both teams.
I agree.
I just think that our boys are gonna win, you know, because narratively that makes more sense. But I am rooting for both of them equally, and I want both of them to succeed. And so like don't think that these shirts mean that I'm on one side. You know, just know this, that I love both and both are deserving of the win. So
I agree.
that's
But
that's
I just
all.
think this is just gonna be a joy to watch, because whoever wins like sets. Is it that?
Spikes.
But gets a point.
Okay.
Whoever gets
Scores.
score. God, whoever scores, I'm gonna be happy in every
too.
moment. You
Me
know.
too.
Yes, I also agree. In my mind, it's 100% that like our boys are gonna win. You know.
Yeah.
But I just want to see Kenma enjoy this, and I just want to see my boy Kuro happy. That's all I want to see. And I want to see the coaches, you know, also enjoy this.
His grandpa is gonna come
I
to
think
watch
so,
this
yes.
game.
Yes, I think
So that's gonna be.
I think that's gonna be very cute.
I'm gonna be so happy about
Yeah.
this. I know the people that have read the manga said that like they have like needed to cut some things out. I think this is the benefit of not having read the manga, because I think, if I don't know what I like
I'm missing,
missed
yeah.
out on, there is nothing for me to like be sad about. I just know that I know it's about to be perfect. Like whether there was something even more perfect, I don't know. Ignorance is bliss. I know Robert has sent some pages to read before or after we finished the movie, but I thought the after was better. So we're gonna read that as well. And I just expect this to be such joy, and I am very sad that we're gonna not have this for a bit, because this show has brought me tremendous amounts of joy. It was everything that I expected it to be and more. It's a show so easily written for us that it's ridiculous. Like it hits every fucking mark that it needs to.
Yeah.
It has been the most perfect journey, and I am so happy that we finally get to see the thing that we started it with.
Yeah.
Which is Nekoma versus Karasuno.
Absolutely.
It's a fitting way to like leave it off on for a bit until
Honestly,
we
I
get
think
something else.
yeah. Honestly, I think we made it perfect.
Yeah.
And again, I think we needed this show. I think like it was basically written for us, and we watched it in the right moment. So like I will, no matter how hard that Paul was, I will forever be happy that like this won at that point. Just because like we had
By the smallest of margins.
Yes, but just because like I had a pure fun and enjoyment while watching this, and now we're going into something a bit darker, but this is gonna come back.
Yeah.
Probably also the time when we're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see the movie what is coming. It's not that long. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, like,
It's
four
like 4
episodes.
episodes.
Cannot wait to see it. Basically,
I didn't even check where it was.
yeah, we have to see it now.
I hope it's on Crunchy. The dumpster.
The
dumpster.
Oh,
Is
of
that
course it's
it?
called the dumpster.
The dumpster battle.
Hour and 24
I
minutes,
hope
yeah.
it's that.
Yeah, hour and 24 minutes. Just like how long they said that it's gonna be.
Imagine watching this in a theater.
We're never gonna experience
No.
that because even the next
It's
time.
gonna be bad because like we know it's out and it's gonna be out for months.
Yeah.
But we will not be able to
Yeah.
watch until it's like
Well, maybe not. How long?
I don't know. People said like months.
God.
No, literally, I'm still thinking about like if we can somehow rent a theater. Like
Sure.
how expensive is that?
Oh.
This is not Attack on Titan.
No, it's not. So
This is a happy crow
Yes.
circling its prey. The prey is the cat. Poetry.
Here it is. Cute.
Is this like season 1? Is this when Hinata came to him?
Because we saw Hinata's point of view, so maybe we
Yeah.
will see his.
I literally
God.
thought the cat was gonna be a representation, like it got woken up by Hinata. I'm not gonna cry in the first 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. We're wearing the same shirt. Oh, is it gonna end with him telling him I do
Yes.
love it now? Hi, my love. He's gonna love it.
Oh, God. Aww.
Me.
So cute.
This is literally what I look like. 6:40. He's texting a friend.
It's like a love story.
Yeah. I think he will. Ah, sunshine for my sunshine.
Dumpster. This feels actually like a movie to me, right? Like with the music and everything. Just like a one
The
story.
music. I will never be able to like fully explain the significance of music in this show, but like it's second to none, honestly.
But you do.
Isn't that beautiful? We couldn't respect each other more.
I love you both with my whole heart. I cannot.
You love each other's stuff.
A bit.
No, I would be too because Nekome is the underdog here. My
I love you.
loves.
Apparently, maybe you don't get the chance to play either one of those.
Oh yes, they're locals.
Do the usual.
But that's what we play. Let's find out.
I cannot how much I love that.
I should not even put this heart down. You know what I mean? Like this should just be.
I'm happy also about our uniforms. I like these dresses more.
This is the future of our team.
Woo!
My best boy. My
The
sunshine.
biggest love.
Guardian deity.
Aww.
My love.
Brain and
He's
Seth.
your best friend.
Love. Love him.
Love, love,
Love him.
I don't know.
We're ready to go.
I love there's like 3 more matches simultaneously happen. Like who cares? Nice receive it.
We're not giving 1 point.
Who? Who's we here?
See? Ah! Literally, look at this.
Oh my god, the animation. Oh my god.
Immediately.
Are you blocking him now? Now what you said that he doesn't get that he doesn't get passion about winning or losing. Oh,
Oh. They're my best of friends.
but like this is a rivalry, you know. Like Kenma's year 2. They're gonna
Yeah.
have a whole other year. Like
Yeah.
Kenma's gonna want to come in with revenge.
今までと違って最初に飛び出してくるとはでも早いのも普通にあるからねマイナステンポの攻撃の存在自体をおとりにしつつある10月だっけそっからまた進化してるってことかよ進化してるのはこっちもだよね
My boy, how can you even see with like half a bank covering your eye? God, just like the sight of Bokuto and Nakashi makes me so happy.
Ah.
How could you just not love him? That's why they're my
I
favorites.
love this.
まだ手が上なんじゃない？では前っつったでしょ？信かアドバイスなんて相変わらず余裕です。煽ってるだけ。苦労さん。また月島をやつかすこと言ったんだろうな。
That's like helping him. Boy, good job. We're getting better. We're gonna get there. You need to practice.
It doesn't seem like he's going over. Oh. Oh.
He's set.
Yeah.
God, the
How cute, I
liberals are
cannot.
so...
They're rivals and yet they love each other and help each other and
They want each other to be better because that
Yes.
makes the other team better. You all feed on each other.
前と同じだったことなんかない。いつも通り探って慣れて見極めろ。
it's always on fire.
He became more excitable through... He became more excitable through the years. That's so nice to me.
上の誰かに勝とうと思ったことなんだ。苦労さんに勝とうなんてまさかそんな。
Oh my god.
思ってません。彼は一人でも勝つ気じゃないかい？そうですね。あいつは僕の先を行く男なんで。
Aww.
Those are my best friends. Oh, the visual of him behind him. It is. Come on, boy, block to get your friend one more. Arts.
Oh. He's so good.
おかげさまで僕たまに面白いです。
He will. I feel why do we not bring tissues? Oh, my boy, beautiful.
Oh.
He is the fucking coolest, honestly.
Oh. No.
Kenma. Oh, I thought Kenma could have hit it, but it already hit one.
Yeah, yeah.
イフより興味と尊敬、強い相手と戦う。いいね。でもやつだけは少し違う。集大成の勝負、因縁の対決。負ければ3年生が引退。
Don't remind me.
やはりさほど興味はなく、ただただカラスの羽をもいてみた。
It just seems like he's watching and paying attention.
I mean, that's what he is, the brain.
Yeah.
猫間は序盤リードされるのが珍しくなく優先してるんだよ。それで後半じわじわ追い上げていくのだ。今回があの大火力集団、カラスの相手に序盤からここまでずっとついていってる。リケリエフ、技術ではまず勝てねえけど、まず勝てねえけど、技術でそれでゴリ押せ。
He actually moved.
動くんですね。 まあ一応からすごくすごいものを見ると自分の中のできそうのラインが少し更新されるよね。そりゃそうだよな。こいつらも前と同じなわけねえんだよな。おらい当然のボールだボケ。
There would have been something wrong with you with the receipt. He enjoys every little bit of it. I mean, Hinata.
24,
I know, I
24.
can't, I'm...
25, 25.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We touched it? Oh. Oh, okay. Who's gonna win this first set?
I somehow think it's like, oh my god.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be us. Yes, you can still get it.
Fantasy. You can
26,
still.
25.
Oh, okay.
Who's getting it? Literally, I was like thinking, who's getting it? Everyone's moving away. Sometimes things like this happen. I literally was thinking, everyone's moving the fuck away.
Ah.
Yay, my boys! This is the only set they're gonna win, you know what I mean? And that's because he thinks and takes everything in. The fucking brain. That just means you want to beat them all. Because he motivates you so much.
昔強かったらしいけど一回衰えて最近は強いと思うよ。どこの学校？ケンマ。翔也。
He saw the potential. He saw the potential of Kenma enjoying this.
知り合いじゃないだろう。お前があんな親しそうに喋ってるのに。
That's the gift of Hinata. That's only Hinata.
Literally.
That's Hinata's
Hinata
doing.
Shoyo.
What a fucking gift to be that type of a way.
And he is receiving again.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean? Look at
Literally,
this.
why was I like, yeah, as
Look
if he's
at
not
this.
the fastest person alive. But
Exactly.
that's what they thought they were gonna do.
Yes.
Even though they should know.
I
That's the
would
most
be
frustrated laugh.
nervous too.
They wanted to show you that they can. Nice to see. Now you get what he meant. I keep thinking about Farewell My Paradise when I see you.
実況の人に厳しい。でも飛ぶっていう一番きつい動作を繰り返す、空中が縄張りのカラスの方がしんどいだろう。猫ちゃんもそれを分かってる。カラスを地面に引きずり回せ。
Let's go, my boys.
時として一番辛く見える道が。だから嫌いだよ。
I would hate them. I would hate them actually. If I was on the team, I would hate them.
You hate Hinata?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
ちゃんと疲れてきてる。無限の体力なんてない。まあ、それは俺たちも同じだけど。
Tsukishima, nice serve. Come on. God, both.
Literally.
Ike. I thought he touched it. I hope he touched it.
But Kenma figure something out.
Okay. Regroup. It's difficult for me to like root for anything here. Good job, my boys.
Yeah.
次カラスノが攻撃するとき、商用が万全の体勢で助走に入った3枚とも商用にコミットして。今、日向にコミットってなんでわかったんですか？ケンマさん怖いです。これで日向をうまく狙えたときですよね。それだけじゃないでしょ。商用に取らすだけじゃない。俺のことも使ってやる。最初、商用を自分で拾って、さらにブロードを仕掛けたろ。俺にあの位置で取らすことで。商用がライトへ走る助走路を塞いだ。狙ってやがる。
What is Kenma not thinking about?
飛ぶのが大好きな商用が飛べないことにより苛立ちや焦りが募る。さっきの力んだアウトでより明確になった。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
スパイカーのミスをそのままにしたくない。タイミングさえくれば商用に上がると思う。
Yes, but my boy Shoyo has also changed a lot, so we're gonna be perfectly fine.
どんな攻撃も全部封じるなんて不可能。カラスノもいつもならきっと決めてた数本を削れればいい。この小さなストレスの積み重ねは一本のミスにつながるかもしれない。点だけじゃなく線。商用の動線を立つ。助走は商用の翼だね。
He's in the cage, the bird cage. That's such a scary picture.
Yes.
This is not Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
The end of what? What?
なんだなんだ腹減ったな。おばさんにエビせんもらったけど食う？ゲームクリアの方が悲しい。あ
My
I
kids.
actually hate beating the game.
最強のおとりを邪魔できればブロックは格段に動きやすくなる。助走路を塞げなかったとしても迷ってくれるだけでもいいんだ。俺だと後ろかサイドに任せるって絶対にレシーブの意識が高くなってる。ここまでチリちゃんの存在感が薄いと感じるのは初めてだな。
Oh.
商用はきっと全部頑張る。レシーブも頑張って何でもできるわけじゃない。俺もいるぞ。
Fuck.
The thing that we are not getting is that Shoyo loves all of this.
すごいね。びっくりした。商用は面白いから。
My boy! My boy! Come on.
ただの暇つぶしだし。
Is it a cloudy day? Is it a cloudy day?
面白いままでいてね。
I never wanna see this face.
商用はお前の出番だぜ。はい。あげてあげて。
However much Kenma you know him, there's one person knows him better. That can help. And I will die.
助走距離確保。 助走距離確保。 190センチのブロックとも戦える。
Come on.
ジャンプ。助走距離確保。一歩遅れるだけで 全部をくれ。99% であっても台無しなんだ。助走距離100% で飛べない商用に影山は興味なんかないでしょ。あんなにみんな頑張ったのに。不運です。よりによってどうしてこのタイミング。大丈夫か。大丈夫っす。
My sweet boy.
Yeah.
今んとこ思惑通りなのに自分で羽をもいでおきながら飛べないのは悲しいとでも。
Then he said, I hate beating a game.
お前は本当に面倒くさいね。危険か。試す価値はあるか。とか日向は使える状態か。バイカーの前の壁を切り開く。そのためのセッター。
影山というセッターのいないお前に、俺は価値を感じない。
My boy.
日向ナイスレシーブ。その調子で次も頼むぞ。苦しいよね、翔陽。ケンマが俺のレシーブで俺を閉じ込めようとしている。考えれば考えるほど人は答えを探す。焦りと苛立ちから抜け出すための近道を探して。何か道は。そうやってもがくといい。
Come on.
ゲームオーバ
Not
No.
even close. Not even close,
ー。
my
ここま
boy.
でかな。それでもどっちかを選ぶわけにはいかない。レシーブがなきゃスパイクもない。バレーは始まらない。点を取るのに近道はない。影山、勇気出してこう。スパイカーに道を作れ。オープン。ほら飛べ。センターオープン。助走距離確保。あえてのオープンど真ん中。ブロック3枚だよ。それにセッターが合わせてくれる速攻と違って高いトス苦手超量の鉄超ハイスペックセッターのセットでクイック打ちつけてんだし、もうさなんじゃ。お前もっと飛べるぞ。かける音がすんだ。
My sunshine.
今のはあえてのオープン。速さが武器の翔陽なのにでもちゃんと打てるのか。
He can do many fucking things.
あいつめっちゃ飛んでなかったか。
Yes.
飛びましたね。
I
Yeah.
told you there's one person that knows him better.
まあまあの。あのトスは超すげえ。そうだよね。
He can.
He's always interesting.
物理攻撃でぶん殴ればいい。だよね。
言われるまでもね。
ただでさえフロアディフェンスやべえのに前も高くしてくるってなんだよ。次翔陽のオープンが来たらブロックのタイミング我慢してね。はい。翔陽は俺たちより長く空中にいるから。
Oh God, from nowhere. But now they know.
Yes.
He's thinking about it.
Look at him.
次は何が起こるかな。
Isn't that lovely?
That you don't know.
Come on, my boy. Good. They're the same.
Will. will never be more proud when he receives.
翔陽は戦うたび新しい
His receive got us the set.
我ながらいいストレートだったのに
Yes.
実際は2セット目を取った方が有利。シンバの完全復活。
影山は興味なんてないと思って
See, that's
We
where
have
you made a
evolved.
mistake.
Everyone has evolved.
飛べるように答える
Oh, I love that.
と鬼だなつうかお前のさっきのラストのストレートもすごくなかった
That's my Kuro.
チリちゃんも多くはタイミング気をつけるぞさっきのは良かったからそれも言ったあっそう人をその気にさせるのがうまい
Yes.
今
Oh.
も昔も
I cannot look at them.
つまんなくない覚えるの早い
I wanna kill myself.
家の隣に
He's a perfect
引っ越してきた黒に誘われて初めてやったバレーボール褒め言葉に浮かれたのが運も尽き
土曜日空いてる
He is my son.
いや見学に来たの一緒にやるそう上手
I'm gonna kill myself for him.
スパイクかっこいいだろ手が大きくないと打てないから
じゃあネットを下げればいいこれこそまずはできる喜びじゃないかい好きこそものの上手だねなあ
Love this
This
man.
is beautiful.
「ほんの小さな出来事だ」でも黒はこの日を忘れないんじゃないかなって
That's why he wants to give him this.
Yeah.
Is your moment gonna happen now? Oh.
今見たの見た
Oh.
一緒見てそっちにあげるかと思いきやレフトにあげたケンマやっぱお前セッターになれよ参謀って感じでかっこいいぞ
散歩大嘘
The huge liar.
連れてってくれないかななんて
ケンマは行きたくないと思う俺行きたくないのもよくわかるでも行きたそうだったら絶対連れてくけどケンマも一生懸命
Oh.
大丈夫
黒がただのパリピ風野郎なら一緒にやってないできるなら汗かきたくないし練習よりゲームしたい時もあるし俺はやるより見る方が好きかなって思うでもやらなくちゃって思うのは悪くないよ
I love them so much. I would die for all of them. I would die for their coach.
わかんないけど釣られて
Ah.
そんでこのご褒美俺たちどちらかこれで最後
I just remembered as they were going, it was they were walking. No, I hate that stop. He is. He is so cool.
Aww.
あれからずっとお前は怖えなもう上がるので今日もスパイク練習付き合うね上に飛べ
I'm gonna die.
僕は純粋に疑問なんですが、どうしてそんなに必死にやるんですか？ラリーツさん、そうでしょ。クロウさんが頑張んなきゃすぐ終わるんじゃないですか。ズッキーも疲れてくると切れるタイプだな。ちょっとおめえのせいだろ。どうもおかげさまです。スイカの種飲み込むと体がガツガツって知ってた？僕とのさ、多分知らないですけど大丈夫です。僕と指の先まで力込めろ。絶対にシステム世界一の時は
He's born for this. Literally born for this.
God, this might have been my favorite part of this show. Like now when they were like going back to it, when like I'm choking, I'm choking on the tears. My God, they really, the animation, they're really going with it.
I want to die. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Literally.
特別バレエ好きじゃないって言ってたよな。
Oh! Oh.
How do we feel now, boy?
ライバルなのか？普通に。
He's motivated now.
His eyes wide open. We're coming to an end. Oh, he's going.
Oh my God!
We have come so far for seeing him close his eyes.
Oh my God. They're literally exhausted.
次は絶対必死にさせて。悔しかったとか楽しかったとか別に以外に言わせるからな。
ケマ、大丈夫か？どっかやったか瀕死の勇者を回復して戦闘を蘇生して戦わせて、もうちょっと勇者にごめんねって思って戦おうとね。あんまり必死じゃない。
That's how we act.
少陽が思ってること。俺は敵を倒すべく死にかけの自分を操りながらいつも矛盾したことを考えてる。死なないでよ。
times that we're not even like looking at the score because
Literally.
it doesn't matter. It's
They're enjoying it.
it's match point. He gave it his all. He didn't even notice. We were just playing. I can't breathe. I feel sick. God, I can't breathe. My boy. My sweet. Stop. For the love of God.
具体的な反省はこの後するとしてナイスゲームありがとうありがとうございましたありがとうございました終わりだけどこの3年間が苦労と役にしてよかった
I can't. You need to carry me like this. This is how I feel. Stop!
まだやりましょう。
おい、俺が今言おうとしてたやつ。
あ、知らねえ。
来年もやろうな。
やろう。じゃあ またね
Oh. Oh.
Where are pictures? I don't care. This is a movie. Where are pictures? I think there's an after credit scene.
Yes?
I think so. Are we gonna
Or
see
maybe
who we're
that's for
playing against
future,
next?
yes.
早く終わりそうだな
Is it
さすが優勝候補
is it the Chiyama Sasuka?
いつ土佐
Sakusa.
読んでるだけだから聞こえてんすけどおい誰かこいつの顔取れリカちゃんに見せるなまさか本気で優勝できるなんて思ってなかっただろう確かに 100% 純粋に勝利を信じられるやつなんてなかなかいないよな
I can tell you.
優勝できるかできないかなんて関係ない負けるからやらないなんてことはないし勝てるからやるわけ 100% 純粋に勝利を信じられるやつなんてなかなかいない信じるとは違うかもだけど勝ちに夢中になれるやつってのはいるよな
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's our first. Or something.
Who the fuck are we doing semis against?
Literally.
俺が小さいから注目するんです小さいことはバレーボールに不利な要因であっても苦悩の要因ではないどっちが今の小さな巨人か決めようぜ
Sorry, but we're not losing against him, so.
I need to wash my face. I need to get some liquids in me.
God. We fucking finished
No.
Haikyuu movie.
I don't have that I don't have a feeling of finishing because I'm like I have for like 2 months now I'm like speaking to myself this is not the end, you know, so like I'm like this is not the end, but like
It's not
actually
the
it is the end for a while.
For a while, yes.
But like I have convinced myself that it's not the end, that I forgot it's the end for a while. So there's that. But like it's not the end, so like I'm not even gonna start. There's so
Yes,
much
but
more story to
I
go.
agree.
Like in this episode, there was a point in time where I was like thinking, oh my god, show me more of like our guys. But like it's not the end for our guys, you know. So like they didn't need to.
Oh, you mean okay? And
Yeah, like I was like I don't know, like show me more of the friendship of Tsuki and Yamaguchi. But like it's not the end
I completely
for them,
agree, because
you know.
this
Like they don't
movie-
need to do this.
Yeah, because this movie did focus on Nekoma's characters, which I'm very happy about.
It
honestly,
like
because
everyone like told us when we started the show that like this was like originally it was supposed to be Kenma who was the main character, and so like this feels kind of full circle that this movie it's about them as main characters, and I really love that so much. I love that it was centered around them.
no, honestly,
This was this was so perfect to me.
the movie was beautiful. So yeah, I can honestly, because like we know that people have informed us that like the scenes have been cut out, and we have read the scene that like Robert has put in the comments.
I was like reading. I'm like, is this again? Everyone looks like Tanaka to me. I'm like, is this fucking Tanaka? Two Tanakas? But no, it's just the two coaches, younger versions.
And like how
when they
they
started
become
playing.
yes, how they were rivals, and then one went into the Tokyo. I mean, yes, the
because-
Coma coach.
Yeah, he
And
moved.
yes, and then they played.
So they never got to like face each other again in like a high stakes match.
Yeah.
And they always wanted to. Eventually, they become
coaches.
coaches, and yet they never could do it. And by the end, like they retired. But like the next generations met
Yeah.
and played. And so like when I saw that panel of them shaking hands. Because like I
Yes.
literally I was dying up until the point, and then like suddenly Ukai senior like moves his hand to like shake the ghost of the team Nekoma's
Nekoma
coach
coach.
hand through the TV, and I like literally thought I was gonna choke on
Like
something.
you can just imagine how good that scene would be to be placed right around there, you know, and that like I can only.
Like it's a shame. I have no idea what else they cut, you know.
And honestly,
It's a
thank God, I don't
shame.
want to
That's
find
what I mean.
out.
I don't know.
I really don't want to
Like
find.
I like that I know this now. Like it gives more depth. I didn't need anything more to like feel like that this was beautiful and like that I was connected and everything. Would I have loved for this to be like a full season 3? I mean, absolutely. Like how season 3 was like a whole
Oh,
match.
okay. I was
Like
for season 5.
yeah,
Season 3.
but just like season like a whole
Yeah, I
like 10
understand.
episodes. Like yes, like that would have been my preferred option. That's always my preferred option. Like as long as it can be. That doesn't sound right.
Yes, I completely agree with you. I would have preferred it as well.
Yeah,
honestly.
but just like I understand that there was like I guess
But it felt really nice. Like that it was like just like this conclusion of this whole story, and we have waited for 4 seasons. And honestly, it couldn't have been done more beautifully. It really couldn't have been done more beautifully. Like everything. Like I loved every single thing.
no,
you
it
know?
was stunning to me.
I don't know where to start the talk.
No,
yeah.
I don't know either. I just know that the movie more than anything else. Again, the thing with Haikyuu, the thing why like I love and adore Haikyuu is because it concentrates on people, the people playing the volleyball, the people
Yeah.
enjoying playing volleyball, and then volleyball is just the byproduct of them enjoying it. You know. Like no one is sitting here for 4 seasons and crying on each episode because I'm really touched by this spike, you know.
Yeah.
I'm really touched by this spike because like it was done by so much labor from our boys, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Haikyuu understands that perfectly. Like it understands, the show understands itself. Imagine, but like
No, but like honestly,
that's what the whole spirit of this movie was about. It was just that.
Yeah, and I honestly adore like you said, when you said like that like show understand itself. I just adore when the show puts some scenes in it, you know, when like some character is crying because of something and like it's basically you crying while watching it, you know, or like that like somebody is saying that we're not dying. This is not like the end, and like how many times
we're
during this
acting.
show have we said watching this shows have we said like
No one's dying.
no one is literally no one is dying. Why are we feeling like this? Why are these emotions like this? Like when people are playing fucking volleyball, you know? But like I think that is what sport can do to people, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
That is a fucking beauty of team sports. Like what we are watching here.
yeah, and like this just took the best out of it. Like took the best
Absolutely the best.
in like in people,
the most innocent part.
yeah, and like in people learning to fight, to persevere, to be a team, to help each other, to do things for each other, to do things for themselves, to know how to
Motivate each other,
yes,
to have fun with
like
each other.
to know the joy of what did our coach say? Our coach Nekoma coach said. Like that scene again killed me when Kenma and Kuro were babies, and like Kenma was talking about Kuro was talking about how he would love to spike, but like only tall people can spike, you know, the net is too high and he is like a baby. And so coach Nekoma comes in to just say we will lower the net because everyone should like feel the joy of succeeding to do something, of like making it to do that spike. And like you saw immediately that moment happen for Kuro when he tried to spike and couldn't, and then at a certain point he managed, and like his whole world lit up. And that's the joy that you can get doing something and trying something. And that's why like that's why coaches specifically to me play such a large part in a person's growing up, because like they can shape you and motivate you. And I think like he has done that for his team, for the boys that he has coached, because Kuro specifically, for example, has embodied that spirit of playing for the love of the game and playing to make sure that, or wanting the other people to enjoy and love what they do. Like he has made Kenma and Tsuki love this sport.
But like that is the thing that makes him happy, you know, like because like
And his
he
coach
learned
gave him
he
this.
learned that from his coach. Like that is something that his coach, the happiness for the game, his coach gave him that happiness, you know, made him feel that. And like that was an influential moment for him. For him, we saw it. Like even when the coach just talked to him and told him we're gonna lower the net, even that moment meant so much to Kuro. Let alone the moment when he then succeeded, you know. And basically that was the moment of the pure joy that he felt. And like from that moment on, he continued just to make sure everybody around him felt that, had that moment of realizing that how much they're enjoying this,
How much
you know,
fun they're
how
having.
much exactly, how much this started to mean to them, you know.
Yeah.
Like that is a beautiful moment. And like he that's why, like that, because of how it meant to him, he's just trying to share that love. Honestly, I just think that like he's honestly one of my favorite characters literally in the show.
I have nothing to tell you. Like, what if I'm struggling not to put him number one? Like, literally, like I physically cannot, but I don't know how not to. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I would get a shirt with his face on it immediately, like without blinking. I love him so much. Like, I think he is the best. I think he is the embodiment of love towards the sport. Like, he should follow in his teacher's footsteps. Like, this is what he is born to do.
Literally
he is
born
born
to
to
do
teach
that.
other kids to love this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. When it is all said and done, I need a flash forward. I need to see where we are in 15 years. I need to see him coaching a team. I need to see like our boys, you know, playing at a high level. I need to
Absolutely.
see him coaching a team.
Absolutely.
Like
I need to see what? Yes. I need to see our two boys playing against each other.
I'm telling you, that's how it ends. I know it.
Atsuki also in professional volleyball player, you know. I need to see Kuro being a coach of some team. I need to see Tanaka and Kyoko.
Kyoko. I was like, Kidachi. Who the fuck is Kidachi? Is there Kidachi?
Tanaka and Kyoko madly in love, you know.
Yes.
Like so many things.
Literally. Oh God, please give it to me. I deserve it. I deserve it. I want to see
I'm
it
wondering
all.
who is gonna be the one who is gonna set for our boy
Twin.
twin.
Mia Twin said,
Mia
I'm gonna
Twin.
set for you one day. Why the fuck would I not see that? Like they were already playing against each other
I
on a
would
big
love
stage.
that,
So like,
honestly.
I think I need to see my other boy Oikawa
That's what I'm
facing
saying.
against Ushiwaka. I need to see that happening.
Me too. Me too.
We're talking too far in the future, but God.
But
wanna
like I
see
need
all-
to see all
like
that.
I have given you a list. Call someone.
But I
Talk to
like
the
I'm not
executives. I need
accepting, not seeing any of the things that like I have said. We have said right now. Like I need to see all of those things.
No.
Do you know the biggest thing? This show is gonna give it to us.
I
Like
literally think
it's
so.
like I'm 100% convinced.
Like legitimate, I think so.
You know what I mean?
Like it has given me everything so far.
Why
like
would it give it this?
has like this is what I mean. Like I know that I'm gonna get everything that I want to see. Like I know this. In
Just
whatever
like
capacity.
we got everything in this episode.
I know I'm gonna get
everything that like
everything.
we talked about, like just like it all started from a different perspective, like Nekoma's perspective, you know. But like we got everything that we ever talked about getting in this episode. So like you can just imagine what else if something is cut out, you know, what
Yeah.
else is there. But like they
That's
really
just a
put
plus.
that's just a plus. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
They really did not miss with anything, you know. They
No.
really put here everything.
My
know?
heart is full. Like there is
Literally.
nothing. I don't need anything. Like
And
I
it
can,
just like felt like the most beautiful measure like they have ever played in their life. The joy they have felt the entire time. All the other matches that we have watched, they've been so completely different, where you're just like looking at the clock, just like waiting to see how many points there is and our boys are focused on that as well, on every single point, you know.
Yeah.
And here they're not allowing any single point to drop on the ground, first of all, and then they have no idea what time is it.
They don't even know
Like
what
is happening, you know?
Like I at a certain point, like halfway through, I'm like thinking I don't even know what score it is, and I was about to say like what is the score,
Yeah.
and then I'm like who cares? Like I literally felt like who cares
Yeah.
because like that's how the show
Yeah.
presented it to us, and like that's how I felt, because I don't care. Who cares what the score is? They're playing. They're not letting the ball drop.
But like that's how you are feeling. But then the show makes it a point that that's how every single player on that court is
Yeah.
feeling as well. That they're not looking at it. That they didn't even know that like it's finished.
No, there was
They-
no like.
the only reason
okay,
why-
match point. Come on, like get it or something. No, I have like you. The only way that we knew it was a match point is because we just saw it in the background.
Literally.
That's the only
But
way
like
that we knew.
the only way, because like, and they're so tired. They were so tired that they could not have moved. Like that's how they would end the match. You know, if it was up to them, they would play until they dropped.
And they did.
You know,
they played until they dropped.
Literally
Like,
until they dropped.
I thought it was even beautiful that the choice for the last point to be like, it was neither a block, it was not a spike, it was the slip of the ball, because it was so sweaty. Because like it took, like everyone gave it their all, and the ball just like absorbed everyone's sweat and just became slippery. Like it was nothing else. You know, it was just like about two teams giving it their all.
Yeah.
And this is how the cookie crumbled, or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck the saying goes. But
Yeah.
like somehow even that choice to me was so perfect.
Honestly, couldn't have been done better.
Because like it was not about one team somehow like outplaying the other or whatever. It was just like that this is how the cards fell.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and I know legitimately everything was perfect. The show is fucking ridiculous. Like the way that they structured every single bit
And
to
the
like
way-
give you the emotional impact with constant flashbacks.
that was the best part of it, honestly, and how they focused on every single character. You know.
Like Kenma, my boy, I love that he was our favorite, that he was our main character in this movie, kind of, because like for such a long time, like you always, we have seen him through seasons, and you always see his face, and you always like, you want to like shake him and be like, please enjoy this, like
Yes.
please enjoy this. So like you have this sense for 4 straight seasons. So like when you're going on this journey of him, and you're going with him on the journey of like him trying more, him actually like enjoying it, like, and you see that it's that you like, he didn't tell you, oh, I'm enjoying it now, but like you feel that he is enjoying it more and more until he finally says that he is having fun, like figuring this out.
Yeah, but like you see it through the way that he's playing. He first started just like with his brain,
Yeah.
you know, and like he figures out some
Yeah.
things, you know. But like Shoyo, as being Hinata, surprises him as always, and he never keeps being interesting, you know. And so like he, even after Kenma figured him out, he still continued. So like that is somehow, that was the moment when you see him try to even physically not give up, to go to lengths that he would never go before, you know,
Yeah.
to jump, to receive in any possible way that he can, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can just see his play change, and him trying to do harder,
For the love of God, he
smiling,
was running through that court.
Yeah.
He was trying to get every ball that he possibly
and like
could.
smiling at every ball, you know.
Yeah.
And that was the moment, like when you see that, like he is just purely fucking enjoying this whole game.
Yeah, that like now he has also become hooked on kind of like figuring this out. And like, I mean, Kuro to an extent knew this, because like he told Hinata keep being interesting, because like he finds that joy in figuring things out, and Hinata gives it his all and is so incredible that like you want to try to capture that. I was gonna say like hate him because he did, but that like sounds bad, but like it's not, like in the most healthy way of having an opponent. Like he is your friend, like your rivals, but like
That's
your friends.
even more beautiful, honestly, to
I
me, the
loved
fact that
it.
like they're just friends.
Well, I think like that there's a lot of respect there.
But between,
like,
between
there's a lot
every
of-
single character,
Yes.
here there was a lot of respect.
And like
You
there is
can
a
feel
lot
it.
of respect there, and that's why you want to beat them more, because you respect them so much. Like you felt that with Kuro and Tsuki as well. Like that, like literally when that part was happening, I contemplating on pausing it for a bit. Like literally, you don't understand that I was giving my all to not start like sobbing, like I like making noises, Like I was trying so hard not to like just start sobbing. I'm like, was that like one of my favorite things about this whole show, like that the training camp, like when we did all that, because like that was so impactful. I fell in love with Kuro and Bokuto and Akashi there, and like that has carried me through. Like that love was ridiculous because like they helped someone that they didn't need to help one bit, and they just did it because they love the sport.
For the love of God, during the match he held. For the love of God, during the match against him, he fucking helped him, wanted to help him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like he's like, you know, he's
Who
saying
does that?
it. Yes, like, and he's saying it like he's saying it mockingly or whatever, but like he wants to, like he wants him to be the best that he can be, and he wants to play that version of him. Like he is his student. He is his and Bokuto's student. And he has come so far. Like that whole sequence of events was...
No, honestly, Kuro is literally one of my favorite characters.
No, Kuro
like,
is
I don't know where to put him, but it's up on top, basically. Up, like the joy that he feels helping somebody, like teaching somebody, and the joy that he feels when that somebody succeeds.
Born to be a fucking coach.
Yes, I agree, but just like born such a good human as well. You know what I mean?
No,
such a
literally.
fucking good and the opposite of selfish. Selfless human.
That was right there.
But is there another word? Generous?
Yeah, sure.
Generous. Generous human.
No, literally, I just like adopt every child.
Literally.
God, please.
No, honestly,
everyone can learn so much from you. If I have to talk about Kuro, I get overwhelmed. Like again, even seeing him and Kenma when they were kids, and like him constantly like making Kenma go and play with him, but also then later on saying that his dad, that like I cannot force Kenma to do something when I know he doesn't want to do it. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like he was not at no point, because like maybe you could think that Kenma is now playing volleyball just because of Kuro, and like I think Kuro is a very big reason why Kenma wants to play this sport, because I think the joy in playing a sport is playing with your friends. Like maybe I could have absolutely no interest in playing football, and I have no interest, but like I would still have no interest even if you invited me. But like let's say I would have absolutely no interest. I have like literally I have no interest in football at all. But like you could, you know, like if your friends want to play, then you would want to play with them because you're playing with them. And so like in that sense, let's say Kuro did play for Kuro, and like in the best possible sense, but like he would not have played if he didn't feel some type of like interest in it, you know, like he was always there, but it was just like it was never fully there, like there the maybe passion for it wasn't fully there until it was. But like, so seeing them function when they were younger, you know, and like Kuro understanding that even when he was a kid and saying this to his father, like respecting also the fact that Kenma doesn't want to do some things, and that's also perfectly fine. Like you can also stay in your room and like play video games if you want, that's also fine. But like he always came to his room to play, and Ken also started caring about volleyball, because even when he was playing a game, there was a volleyball magazine next to him. So their friendship to me is literally one of my favorite things. Like, so seeing him,
absolutely,
like seeing his reaction when he said that he had fun. Oh,
but like even
like
later,
gave me life.
Even after that, like when he thanked him, you know, like that for making him, for pushing him into this, you know, because like Kuro felt that Kenma wants that Kenma doesn't that there is something that he does enjoy, because like he knows him, he was his friend, so he would know if he likes something, if he doesn't like something. That like the show told us that basically when he said he doesn't want to play football, you know, so like Kuro has seen it and felt it, you know, but like he just wanted to push that passion out of him, you know.
Yeah, because like he saw there's potential,
and then like when he felt it, you know, he knew that like it all was because of Kuro. He's feeling this right now because of Kuro. Yeah, so like when he thanked him, that was honestly one of the most beautiful moments in this episode, both that and after when they all thanked their coach. I mean, when their coach thanked them, when they all start bawling and thanking him instead, you know? No words, honestly.
I'm jumping back and forth because like when you say this was the best part, I have like 10 more parts that were also the best part, and like where do I go? Because like what do I do about Hinata's scream when Kenma said that he had fun? Because Hinata also like he kept he feels so much passion, and like he kept wanting Kenma to feel that passion, and like Kenma never reciprocated that. So like when
especially because they clicked both together, they clicked as friends, and like Hinata is seeing how good Kenma is, and that he does feel passion, like how he gets all invested in video games and how he enjoys playing them, so like he wanted to push that, even he wanted to push that passion for volleyball from him.
And so like what a cathartic moment, like when
Really well
Hinata
moment.
like that was similar to the moment of Tsuki, like getting that feeling and like celebrating, because like I think again the thing that they did so phenomenally in this movie was like the sounds, isolating sounds. Like at that point you only heard his scream and nothing else. Like that was so beautiful to me. And another part when they were playing the game and like there was other sounds, but the sound that you hear most is Kenma's breathing.
Oh my god, I love that.
Like that made you like, it put you in that match, it put you in that point, like the point when you're actually like in his perspective, because every time that they play volleyball everything is slow motion for us. Like you have moments when to hit the ball wherever, but like that's not how it goes. Everything is so very fast, so like maybe you can, when you're watching, you forget how fast everything goes. So like when they put you in Kenma's eyes, my god, I was just tired watching that for a minute.
No, honestly, that was like, that was very good. I would say directing, but like it was drawn.
Directing, sure.
But it was very good. Like the way that like the whole episode was made, or like you can feel the difference a bit between this and season 4, let's say, or previous even seasons. Like it was drawn in a bit different way, and like that part I really enjoyed. The breathing part I really enjoyed. The like isolation of the sounds, like all of it. It made you very in tuned into the moment. I really love that. Honestly.
Another part that I absolutely loved was Kenma being the brains and like trying to break Hinata down, by making him try to do everything perfect, and like you simply cannot do everything, and somehow betting on the fact that he doesn't know Kageyama all that well, but betting on the fact that like Kageyama is not gonna be, I don't know what words to use, but like he's not gonna be interested in you, or he's not gonna find value in setting to Hinata, and like that's gonna make Hinata even more like feel even more down or whatever, or doubting himself, which is like an expected thing that you would get from Kageyama, like an expected vibe maybe that Kageyama would give off to you.
He was like that in the beginning.
Yeah, he was.
But like he didn't trust his players. He didn't know his players, not as half as much as he knows right now. So like now when he knows, he's much better set it than he was. So now when he knows his players, he's pushing them. He's pushing every single one of them to be the best version of themselves, to play the best way that they could,
Yeah.
So like that was the thing that like he betted on, that like potentially could have happened,
Yeah.
But like Kageyama has changed it as well.
Kageyama has completely changed, and not like to be, no, he's gonna now hit to Hinata because Hinata is feeling down. He's still like seeing where is gonna be the best. Like he didn't like spike to him a couple of times because like spike set to him a couple of times because like it was better to set someone else, But like at that one point he gave him a very high ball, because we have not seen that before in that way, but like we know that he believes in him. We know that he believes that he knows that Hinata can jump high. And so like in that one set he just proved everything the opposite of what Kenma thought. Like I have so much faith in him. I know that he can do this. I know that he can get this. So here's this very high fucking ball. Like there is no reservation that Kageyama has towards Hinata. Like, he's not gonna throw him the ball every time if he doesn't think that, like, you know, things are like working out. But like, he at no point loses faith at this point in anyone, but especially not in Hinata.
I agree, but like I do believe in anyone,
Yeah.
and like he's thinking how he can help them to when even they are down. Like he knew that Hinata right now is not gonna run as fast as he potentially could, and like spike as fast as he potentially could, because he's not motivated. But he gave Hinata a challenge, something that like the two of them have practiced, that he knows that right now potentially he can do, you know. So like he pushes him in a way that, like, let's say Kenma didn't predict, you know. But like that is the part of of Kenma, that part of the game that Kenma liked, because like he likes to solve things, you know. So like he was the brain of operation. He would focus on the characters and on the game, on other team, to see the holes or anything, to predict how players are gonna feel or what they're gonna do next or something like that, you know. And I'm guessing he would usually be right, you know. He would manage it. I think that was always the part of the game that like he did enjoy, you know.
Yeah.
He just never cared that much, especially now, because like he wasn't right, you know. Both Kageyama and Hinata proved him wrong. So like I think even that part, the fact that like he was wrong at something, motivated him to continue fighting, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, there has to be so much joy also in playing that sport. People evolve, players evolve. So however much you think you figured something out, they change, you know. So you'll never fully figure that out, and you will constantly gonna have to try and figure things out. Like, it's a never ending thing, which is a good thing for Kenma. Like he said that like he is like it's worse for him when he finishes the game rather than like the game is over. Like when he finishes, like, I figured it out. There is.
That's what I want to say. Like
there
that
is
was
no
not
fun
the
in it
part
anymore.
like that he finds joy.
Yeah, no.
It was not. It's not the winning part. It's like he finds
figuring
joy.
it out.
Is the process to that, you know.
Yeah.
That he enjoyed. Like even like when somebody is doing something like opposite of what he expected, I think that is the part that like excites him even more.
Yeah.
To keep trying to figure them out until he wins, if he wins.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
As much as he can.
Like, the whole point of this was so much like what Haikyuu has often said about how it's not about winning or losing. And like that has been a constant thing throughout the show, but I think this movie embodied that.
Literally.
That embodied that so much. And so like it gave me a lot of joy. And another thing, like, to again talk about their coaches. Like that whole bit is emotional. Anytime the fucking coach spoke, Nekoma's coach, like there at the end, I feel like I owe that man my life. Like literally, I don't know, he has that face of such a kind, generous person. What I loved so incredibly much, that I think other shows could have gone down that route and would have done that, but like we didn't even have Ukai Senior. We didn't have him there on that court, and like you would think that like that would be an important bit, because like it was the rivalry. I can't say the word rivalry started with the two of them, and so like you could expect that like there is gonna be like moment of the two of them finding this very personal. So like what I really enjoyed about the both of them, what I thought was such a beautiful thing, and that makes sense because they are coaches, is that they respect that this is not their game, that this is the game of their kids. Like, yes, he maybe cares about this a little bit more. Like there are he said like there are a lot of people that like care maybe more about this match. Sure, I'm one of them, but like at the end of the day, this is about my boys versus these boys. Like there was a lot of selflessness in that. Like, so I found it even beautiful that Ukai Senior was not like present there, that it was not like about that it was like about our team that has made this rivalry out of such friendship and improvement. But I think that's because like their coaches also have established that in that way. Like they just wanted to play each other very badly.
Yeah.
You know, and so
Yeah.
like here
And now we
our
have-
boys just getting to
yeah.
play, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, but like that's even our boys are also having that feeling that their coaches just like wanting to play each other very well, becoming those rivals and friends at the same time. You know, like
Yeah.
like it's like they continued like that. Like that's what their coaches gave them as well. You know,
Yeah.
like at least that's how it felt.
Yeah. Like that was also one of my absolutely favorite aspects of this episode. Another one was the small moment of Yamaguchi serving, and like you just see him behind Suki, and like at a certain point he like, because it was like blurred, they like focus in on him as well, while Tsuki is saying that like he's gonna be better than me. Like Tsuki is not strong on his words.
Yeah.
Like Tsuki does not say anything. He doesn't need to, because Yamaguchi feels that love and he gives it back.
No, and Tsuki,
Yamaguchi is just like he's gonna speak. Yamaguchi is such a quiet person, I think. But like if someone says something about Tsuki, he's gonna attack you. Like that's who Yamaguchi is, and he's gonna do that for Tsuki every single fucking time. Tsuki is not that type. Tsuki is not absolutely the type that's gonna say anything out loud, and I'm thankful that Hamaguchi seems like a person that doesn't need to hear it out loud because he knows it.
but like he knows it because Tsuki shows it. Like
Yeah.
we have seen in many moments, like Tsuki is just not that person, but like Yamaguchi knows that Tsuki is not that person, but like Yamaguchi does get from Tsuki that love, because like when he wants to cry or something, Tsuki gives him a towel
Yeah.
to cry in, if that's what he needs, you know.
Yeah.
Like if he's feeling sad, Tsuki comes and tells him something, you know.
Yeah.
Like because like he knows what Yamaguchi needs, you know, and he's trying to show that through actions much more than words, you know. So like hearing him say something about him in words was honestly very emotional, in my opinion.
I love
Like
that.
it was beautiful.
I love that. And
It's
that-
like we were waiting
at
for that entire
point,
show
I'm
and we
like,
got it.
yes, and that point I'm like, no, wait, I need more, because at that moment I'm thinking this is the last thing, and I'm like, this is not the last thing. Like this is not the thing where this is supposed to be, and you know,
No.
like this is not they're gonna have more story to go.
No.
But like I got scared for a moment, so like I just love that little bit
No,
there
and I
to see how
honestly-
much he has faith in him.
Yeah, and I honestly just loved how it was shown, like even like the ending, like when they lost, like how they're just finally breathing in that moment, because they were so tired, but like they're happy. Even the third year boys, you know, they were just hugging each other. No, third years.
Yes, third years or third year boys. You say third yeared boys.
Whatever that means.
By the end of Haikyuu, so
Yeah.
like in a few years,
I don't think so.
you'll know.
Like they're just like, I just love how this movie didn't at any point want to make us cry from sadness. Didn't want at any point for you to feel bad for anybody, you know. Like even that was like they finished with nationals. That was their our last game, but they're happy that they played with each other, and they're happy that they played against our boys, and they're happy that they fucking purely enjoyed it, you know, from the beginning until the end.
Like I thought I was gonna break down.
Yeah.
I mean I did, but like I thought there was gonna be a moment where like Kuro is, you know, knowing that this is their this is the last thing that he played, because we had so many things, you know, with that we had that with Oikawa, we had that
Yeah.
with like Ushivaka's team, like we had these moments. And we didn't get this here. It was Kuro just like lying down on the floor, having given it their all.
But that was
knowing
like,
that you have
yeah,
played
but
well.
like that just makes sense with Kuro, because again, like we said, he didn't enjoy just like the game. He enjoys other players also enjoying that game, you know. He did what he wanted to do the entire time. He made Kenma happy and have fun, you know.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the saddest moment. Like he just enjoyed it purely and fully to the end, you know. So like there was not a point like that. There shouldn't have been a moment where he is crying because this is the last game. Because like it's not about just like the matches as matches for him, at least, you know. He's just playing with these boys. you know.
Yeah.
And he's gonna continue doing that without this matches. They're gonna continue, like, probably go tomorrow and play against each other and just like gonna purely enjoy every second of it, you know.
Yeah.
So like I love that, like, for him they decided not to do it, you know, because like even before we talked about that, you know, how tragic it's gonna be, but like when we talked about, oh, is he gonna continue playing volleyball professionally, we never could have seen it with him. He's gonna train professionals, you know.
Yeah.
And he's
That's
gonna
that's the guy that he is.
literally.
And so I love that the whole movie finished with Kenma and, I mean, first Kageyama yelling at him, like, see you next time, or like, let's play again. I don't
Let's
know.
play again, something
It's the
like that.
same thing
Yeah.
that was said to them by Ushiwaka or something. Again, that's the biggest compliment that you can receive.
Literally.
Like someone wanting to play against you again.
Literally.
But like, again, that it ends with Hinata and Kenma saying that they're gonna see each other again.
Yeah.
Because like they're gonna play more. And Kenma is gonna do everything in his power to meet again.
Yeah.
You know? So that brings me a lot of
God.
that brings me a
Love
lot of
it.
joy.
Love that.
That it just ended on such a beautiful,
Yeah.
positive, high note.
Yeah.
There were so many things said in this movie where like I thought I need to write this down.
Yeah, but it's different.
Like, I
when it's a
literally, like, I
movie,
thought,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's different than in the
I
episode.
like-
If we had 4 episodes, we would concentrate on every 20 minutes, you know. But
Yeah.
this way, you have seen the whole story. You have seen every second of it, you know. And then like it's difficult to mention every single moment that has happened. Honestly.
Yeah, because there were lines. I don't even know if I mentioned them or didn't mention them, but I
Yeah.
just know there were many lines where I'm like,
I
I need
agree.
to write
I
this
agree.
down for
I
like
agree.
life in general.
Yeah.
Like not about volleyball.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I need to like keep this in mind.
Yeah.
You know?
No, honestly, this movie, no words. No fucking words, honestly.
I loved everything. About
Every
this.
single thing. Love the point. Love the fucking pure happiness that it made us feel, you know.
This is joy. This is just joy. Like, again, I cannot simply emphasize ever enough, and it was true for the movie as well, the music. I don't know who does it. I think they should get every praise humanly possible, because I really think I don't think I've ever noticed to this extent how much like
I
it
definitely
elevates.
didn't know this.
Yeah.
Like you sometimes notice it, like, you know, but like
I pay attention to that. Like
Yeah.
I really pay attention to that because like I find music very important, you know, so I pay attention to that.
that's
You
the thing.
rarely do.
No, the thing is because like in the show, I truly believe that music makes it so much better, you know. But like I don't ever focus on a song, if you know if you understand what I mean, you know. Like I don't like I focus on a music in a show, but like not like, oh my god, I love this song, or like, I love this. Just like what that music, I think the music is one of the most important things in the show. But like what to be put on a scene to make you feel, you know, in that moment, to emphasize that moment, to make that moment the best that it would become, you know. And that's the thing with this show, that like every single from the beginning, for the moment that Lola press plays to the moment when the ending music starts, you know. Like every single song is carefully picked for every moment to make you feel as much as humanly possible.
Like I swear, I'm like watching the episode, I'm here like normal. The first beat drops, and I'm like you know when you feel it in the back of your nose. Like oh my god, here I go. And why? Like what is happening now?
I just think that is something that like this show, of all the shows that we have watched, does the best. That's my honest opinion. Because I think if we would watch it on mute without the music, we would cry not even half as much.
I think
even
so.
less.
Maybe we would cut half. Maybe we would cut half.
I'm 100% convinced that it would cut half. Because somehow they, like every scene, even if it was action, even if it was like just a slow
You just
moment,
need music.
sad,
You just need
happy,
music.
whichever, the
Like-
moment, the music in the show elevates it.
Like if you ever watched
50%.
The West Wing, the episode two Cathedrals that comes at the end of season 2, like that last portion, the last 6 minutes, it has Brothers in Arms playing, and I like that elevates the whole, like it's one of my favorite episodes ever created. If that song wasn't going in that last 6 minutes,
God knows what you...
like would I just be like, oh, they're walking,
Yeah.
you know, and here's the president like putting his hands in his pockets, like, you know, like simply I just really believe that music is so very important, and like Haikyuu, you become even more aware somehow
in this
here.
I agree.
That like, because like yes, you rarely comment on it. Like I think it sets the mood, and like you know that it's important, but like you rarely comment.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I would not focus on the song.
Yeah.
You know.
They have just done it perfectly. Like I can only imagine in theaters like full blasting all this.
Yeah.
God, thank God
Yeah.
I was not watching in
Yeah.
theaters, because this would just be so fucking embarrassing.
yeah.
I mean, maybe I could have sobbed louder because I was gonna hear maybe it's too loud, but my God, no, maybe it's better that I was not watching in theaters. Literally, the only downside of this was that I wish it had like 10 episodes. I wish
Or
we had
at
10
least
episodes.
40
It would
more
have
minutes
been,
or something.
yeah,
you
it
know.
would have been my favorite season.
But like I
if it was a
really,
season.
that would not be compared. I prefer season, honestly. I
Me
would prefer
too.
if it was 2 episodes. Maybe because we are just like used to it with this show now, you know.
I like having room.
To
I like having room.
Yeah, I agree. Like to process what was happened and then to wait for the next thing, to watch the next thing, and like to pay attention to every single detail, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Because like I'm sure that everything that we have mentioned, like all these little moments, would have been episodes.
Yeah.
Like one episode for like Kuro and Kenma's when they were kids. One episode
Yeah.
for Kuro and Tsuki.
Yeah.
One episode for like the coaches.
Absolutely,
You know, like every single
absolutely.
segment would have had a full episode, and that like gives you more room. I mean,
I
this
agree.
is the simple thing. We always prefer shows to movies. Like that's because I want more story.
Yeah.
I understand they like didn't have the budget, but if I understood correctly, because the movie did so well, now they want to like,
I understand.
you know, maybe they're gonna
And
make
I
even a
do.
season because the movie did so well, which like I'm happy to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I cannot. We have finished the show for now.
For now, yes.
It has brought me so much joy. Like it's maybe the longest I've cried from happiness in any show.
That's from yes, 100%. Like we cried.
Yeah.
I think we also cried from happiness for Avatar: The Last Airbender a lot.
That's
but
true.
like
It had heavy bits.
it did have. That's what
It
I want
had
to say.
heavy
It
bits.
had mix of
Yeah.
emotions, and it had chiller episodes. You know.
Yeah.
And here, I think from happiness, this is definitely the show that we cried the most
No, like
on this
we
channel.
could have filled fucking buckets
Literally.
with the tears that we cried for
100%.
nothing.
100%.
And it was the best time that I had.
Yeah.
I do this to you? Top 5 characters and rank seasons for me.
I said second season is my favorite season.
Second season is your favorite
Yeah,
season.
second season.
Do you
I
know
have
a
to-
next?
No, I don't know.
I literally could not tell you to
I
save my
have no
life.
idea. I just think
Like
second season is...
I think we're talking like the differences are nothing to me because I don't know how I will make a choice. I don't know. Like literally, I don't know. I
don't even know the characters.
I understand this
I
completely.
really don't know the characters. I definitely, again, I can just start naming them, but like our 3 boys, like Hinata is my favorite sunshine, you know. Kagayama, I love
My
him to the
favorite
bits.
moody boy.
Yeah.
My
Like Tsuki,
Moon.
adore his progression and everything that he is and who he is. Kuro is definitely up there. But somehow, like, it's very, very hard for me to not put my Tradir boys. Tanaka, to not put... It's very hard for me to not Yamaguchi.
it became harder after season 4 to like not put Tanaka.
Honestly,
like it became
but
harder.
like all of them, it's very hard for me to just not put them, you know. So I don't know. I really don't know. I can't do top 5.
I literally agree with you. And I remember like when we started playing like in the beginning when we started playing Haikyuu, and every episode that we posted, because like every character came like episode per episode, and then like every time we post an episode, someone comments my favorite character is here. I'm like, how is it possible
Yeah.
that like what do you mean my favorite character is here? Like because there was like 15 characters, like everyone says, like 10 people say it's my favorite character.
I agree.
I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
I
as well.
understand now completely,
completely
what
understand.
you mean, because I would go and comment that for every episode, here comes my favorite character, and it's like a second year that doesn't even enter the court of a team number 7 that like you don't even
Absolutely.
see, but you just connected. Like who the fuck is Kita?
Yeah.
You know, like this is what the show was, and like I haven't I don't
Because,
have
like,
any more praise to give it.
Because like I really of our boys, like I really love because they're so different. But again, this is not a ride or die situation, meaning like this is not a show where somebody has such a traumatic past, or like this character is like this and because of that they killed so many people. This is not that type of a show. So you have so many boys that are the purest humans, like like kids who are gonna grow to be.
It's like a coming of age story.
Exactly. So like
they're
how can I
learning
ever...
about life through volleyball. They're learning about friendship and
Yes,
connections through
yeah.
playing volleyball with their team.
So like how can you ever say, oh my god, I love Hinata more than Kagayama, or Tsuki more than Hinata, or like
I couldn't.
just like
at this point it would be like choosing between my favorite children.
imagine having 3 kids and you say I love it. You can't do that.
No, I suddenly have like 17 children and don't make me. Like literally I love them to death. And even seasons, I couldn't even tell you to begin with. Like where like maybe season 2, but also season 3, also season 4, also season 1. The thing is, like, season 1 happened a long time ago, so like I can't exactly
That's
remember.
what I want to say. I agree.
So like maybe that, like I would put season 1 last because
But,
I don't remember
wouldn't,
exactly.
Because remember the part with the Ikava at the end and what?
No, I
Martin
died. No, that was
thought?
such a good season.
Literally the
No.
best season. The only that's why I can't pick between 1, 3, and 4. The only reason why I picked 2 is because I think that was the moment when I fell in love with the show the most.
Yeah.
Like I think I loved it in season 1, but somehow season 2 and meeting these new boys and like training camp and like playing against, and then at the end with the Oikawa, like our first win, like somehow like that was the moment when this show became on another level for me. So like that this like maybe now when I play watch season 2, it wouldn't even be better than season 3, let's say,
Yeah.
but just somehow in that moment, like that was the moment when I started loving the show
Agree.
so much. So like that's why I'm
Agree.
picking that season. But like
Yeah.
not because it's the best. I have no idea which one.
Otherwise, I don't know. Everything was perfect.
Everything season was 15 out of 10 for that season.
Yeah.
So like
I just think the creators should be very proud of themselves for creating something so beautiful that it like inspires thousands, hundreds of thousands of people to play volleyball. Like what a beautiful fucking thing. I will never get over it.
For me, like it wouldn't inspire me to play volleyball, but like again, if I just because like again I was never as a kid the biggest fan of volleyball. But
I bought a volleyball. I bought Mikasa.
You bought?
I bought like when we were on sea last year. I bought a volleyball Mikasa.
Yes, but like you loved volleyball since you were a child, let's say, like I when I was a child, I loved football, I loved basketball. Those are the two like team sports that like I really loved and enjoyed. And maybe even when I was a kid, like I'm watching this, like it doesn't have to be volleyball, but like I think just like it makes you love the team sport. And that is what it, let's say, would bring out of me watching this, like it just like love for team sport. Basically. It just happened. This happened to be volleyball, and volleyball is a beautiful beautiful sport.
It's the only sport where you look up.
Honestly.
Literally, I'm gonna sit and write down every quote from Haikyuu that has impacted me, and there's gonna be a lot of them. But like I'm gonna carry them through life. Like literally, I think some sentences could like I should take with me.
No, creator is really like just like a good human being.
Literally,
honestly.
you just know when you make something like this, like same to whoever's making Frieren.
You're just a good fucking
good human that understands human connection and emotion. And I will like literally a show. God, it's the most obviously made for us show. Like literally, there is nothing. This is so obviously made for us.
Literally.
And there is nothing else I can tell you. I'm so happy that it's not the end.
Me too.
So happy there's more to go.
Honestly.
When though? A question mark. But it like we're still waiting for Vinland season 3.
Yes.
So like I can wait for
and
this.
Frieren is gonna come probably before
Frieren's
that.
gonna carry us through.
Exactly.
God,
so when Frieren ends, we're gonna Haikyuu is gonna come. When Haikyuu ends, then Frieren is coming soon. So
God, I have so much
and
joy.
maybe Vinland is gonna come at some
joy.
point.
That's it, guys.
Okay, guys. Thank you so
much for watching.
Can't wait to see you again.
Can't wait.
Literally can't wait to see you again. So
that's it.
Bye.